Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday to you. Today is Thursday, December 30th. It is 2021. We are almost to the end of 2021. That seems crazy. Do you guys remember last year when we rang in 2021 together? I think it was 2021 when we had New Year's Eve party and we together and we played games for a bit. Do you remember that? So, hello, I'm Angela with Happy Little Stitch Shop. And like I said, today's Thursday, December 30th, 2021. Happy almost New Year to all of you. I'm hoping that 2022 is fabulous for everyone. And let me see who is out here. Hello, Valeria. I hope you are well, my friend. Hello, Patty. Hello, Country Gal 54. Hello, Tammy S. How are you today? Hello, Lisa. Hello, Jen. Making my lunch and getting ready to visit with you all. Remember to like, says Tammy. Thank you so much, Tammy. Patty said, asking for prayers for my grandson. He, Papa, and Mommy are going to the dentist office that is about an hour from us so he can have major dental work done today. They have to put him out for it. Patty, good luck for that. I hope that it all goes very, very smoothly, and prayers are going up for your little one, for your grandson. Fingers crossed. I hope that goes really well for him and that it won't be any problems at all. Hello, Kim. Happy Thursday to you. Hello, Martha. Happy for you to be here. Hello, Margaret from a cloudy Connecticut. It's cloudy here too. We have snow. Did you see that I posted in stories that we have snow? We got to get outside and play in the snow. Everything had to be dropped because my little one literally woke up and we opened our back um, with curtains and she was bouncing up and down, like bouncing. She was so excited. There's snow on the ground. There's snow on the ground. Can we play in it? Can we play in it? She was so excited. So we went sledding later on in the day. We went sledding. We had hot chocolate. She had a very happy day, as did everyone else. Everyone went out together. We all went out. Hello, Chris from Florida. Happy New Year. Hello, Debbie from Foggy, Virginia. How is the new shop setup going? It's going well. Thank you for asking, Margaret. That is very kind of you to be asking how it's going. The new shop setup is going well overall. However, I wouldn't be completely honest if I said that there weren't bumps in the road along the way. So we are getting closer and closer, but sometimes it's those last kind of end of the road finicky things that take the longest. I swear, you get to that point and you're like, okay, we are almost done. I can see the end in sight. Like I'm super excited. And then there are all of these little things that need to be done that end up taking a really long time. We have internet. So that was a huge accomplishment yesterday. We got a ton of stuff done yesterday. You guys. So we had a bunch of shelves here at the house, which we had all the stuff on. We've had to add 10 new shelving units to hold all of the fabric that we have. Now, some of them are empty, so some of those will have future collections on them, so it's not like they're all in use. So there's room to add more when we need to, but we had to add 10. And so first I ordered 5. I thought, "Oh, 5 will be enough." Well, those 5 were all filled right away. So then I ordered 5 more. So there's been like getting those in, and then some of the parts were missing or some of the parts were damaged, and so then you have to get the other parts sent and then get all those put together, and then we got a shipping station, so we just finished putting that together yesterday. The internet guy came, got the internet hooked up, but now there's like, okay, we gotta get the printer connected, we gotta get the shipping printer, so all of this little technical finicky stuff that is kind of bumpy, and then on top of it, we have like the delivery that I've been waiting for since last Tuesday. So it was supposed to be delivered last Tuesday, last week for all of our stitch long stuff, which is why you guys still haven't gotten invoices for it. And it's driving me crazy. It was supposed to arrive last Tuesday. And There was a big to do with that this week where I still haven't gotten that package. And I got a notification saying that because I wasn't at the location at the time that they were there, they wouldn't deliver it. So I called them up right away. I said, can you please just leave the package? Da, da, da. Well, turns out the shipper put the wrong address on it. Like it was a completely crazy address. It wasn't my home address. It wasn't the new address. It was an address that we were not familiar with. And so and it wasn't a valid address. And so then I called my supplier, and the supplier's like, "It's correct in our system." And I looked at my invoice for this shipment, and it's correct on the invoice, but the shipper's telling me that it's not correct. So just a lot of back and forth with that. And then they told me yesterday that it would be delivered before noon, and I had to be there to fill out a form in order for them to leave it in the future. So I stayed there, waited, 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 waited. They never showed up all day long. So then I had to call them again last night. Oh, yes, there was an unexpected delay today. So we weren't able to get it out, but rest assured it will be there tomorrow. Well, so far today, we have not seen it. So, bumps in the road like that. So I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but it's, there's stuff that pops up that can be very, very frustrating. But overall, it is coming together. I think we are now in like the 800s for floss organization. So that's coming together. So there's still lots of stuff to do, like lots of stuff to do. But my hope is it'll just keep coming together, falling into place, and it'll get easier and easier as it goes. That's what I hope. So that's a really long answer, Margaret, but that's what's going on with the shop setup. And hopefully you're still awake. So let's see. Tammy SR. Hello, I'm new. My name is Sandy, and I just discovered Happy Little Stitch Shop. Well, after that rambling, SR, I hope that you will continue to stay with Happy Little Stitch Shop. Welcome. We are so happy you are here, Sandy. Susan, hello, everybody from rainy and soggy Alabama. Susan, I'm so glad you're here. Kim. Kim. Hello. Hello, Victoria. You got your happy mail already. I'm so happy to hear that. I do have internet, Tammy. Hallelujah. We have internet. So I'm excited about that. But now we just have to get everything connected, in that space. So we're working on that right now. Finally have internet. It is, I'm so thankful. Yes, finally have internet. It is a great sign. That's a really positive thing. So that's a huge, gigantic step in the right direction. Rebecca says, stitching on my K stitch cards from Learn How while watching. Anyone know why this live doesn't show up on my TV? It is showing the upcoming live tonight, but not this. I don't know. We don't have a live tonight. Yeah, we don't have a live tonight. I don't know why that is. Progress, says Jen. Yes. Progress. Hello, Nancy. Hello, Gail. Yeah, I see Christmas quilting. Rebecca, you spotted it. I wondered if anybody would notice. I'll hold it up in just a second. Shop update is exciting. It will come together, Angela. Oh, bless your soul, Martha. I certainly hope so. There are days where I'm like, I'm not sure that I'm going to survive this because stuff just doesn't fall into place easily sometimes. And, you just have to work through it, but it'll be good. I can see what it's going to be like once it's all together, and we will get there, and it's going to be fabulous. And I can't wait to share it with you guys. So that will be coming as well. Oh, I will. Thank you. I'm so glad I found you. I'm so glad you found us too. And your excitement is contagious. Like you're making me happy, excited, Sandy. Can you send my invoice anyway? Says Diana. I will be out of town for over a week and won't be able to pay till I get back. I could maybe do that, but as soon as the other option for you, Diana, is you probably don't want it mailed while you're gone. Is that true? Do you want it mailed while you're gone? Because what I've told other people is because this has happened to other people where they're going to be out of town. And so then I say, just hold off on paying your invoice until you want to have it mailed. Give me a heads up so that I know that you're like not just blowing off your invoice, which does happen. So just tell me I'm going to be out of town. I'm not going to pay my invoice until I get back, because as soon as you pay it, then it goes into the shipping queue and then it's going to go out the door. So tell me, Diana, if you want it shipped right away or if you want to wait until you get back so that it's shipped when you are there. Um, Wendy, hello from Michigan. Hello, hello. Chris, I see your vintage Christmas quilt behind you. It's not completed yet. I just have the center done, but I will hold it up for you guys in just a second. What did you first say when you came on? We see an ad first and you're mid-sentence. Oh, that's annoying. I don't remember what I said. I think I was just saying Happy New Year. Oh, I did say, do you guys remember last year we were together on New Year's Eve that we did a little party and we played games together on New Year's Eve. That's what I was saying. Vicky, hello. Hello, Patty. Please no, it will be 2:30 my time. Oh, yes. Hello, Felicia. Oh, Jen, you just finished your last 5 vintage Christmas blocks yesterday. I think I saw that. Sashing fabric starched and ready to cut. So close. I know. I just have to add the borders. And I was just looking over, my book is right here. I was just looking over the instructions thinking, okay, how long is this? When can I fit this in? Like how long is it going to take? Can I fit it in quick or do I need to allow more time? Um Hello, Shar. On my way to work again. We'll spend a few minutes with you. Happy Thursday to you. I hope you are well, and I hope you have a good day at work. Angela, of course, we would notice. Glad you got it put together. Can't wait to see it, says Lisa. As long as that's okay to wait. It's okay with me, yeah. Especially if I know that so once the invoices are ready to send, I will still send it to you, but you can just hold off until you get back because then as soon as you pay it, it goes into the shipping queue. And sometimes it's hard for me to remember to catch that. So just to be on the safe side, it's better to wait until you want it to ship and then go ahead and send it. But I always appreciate a heads up like, hey, I'm not going to pay this right away because I've got stuff going on. Because then then I know, oh, okay, this person, it's on their radar. They just need to have some other stuff happening before it comes through. Sandy says your quilts behind you are beautiful. I get so excited about cross stitch and quilting and talking to other people with the same passion. Me too. I do too. That's part of the reason that I love these live streams every week. And lately it has been more chatting than like sharing stuff, which I feel kind of bad about. But I also kind of just love getting together and chatting with people about stuff. Like you guys filled me in last week on WhipGo, or maybe it was on Monday. And then, all sorts of stuff. Cause I don't necessarily have time to go out and keep in the loop about everything that's going on. So then you guys fill me in, which I really appreciate because that's very helpful. Did you see my email about the song? Oh, I did. I did, Jen. I have not had a chance to do that yet, but I did see it, and I will look into that. I was gonna try to do that yesterday, and then it got away from me. Sometimes the time on the upcoming streams comes up to Mountain Time. They look good. Martha Vintage Christmas is looking great. Hello, Deborah. My sewing room was on hold for a short time. I developed a pinched nerve trying to get everything moved in their place. Happy I can stitch. Oh no, Deborah. That is an unlucky thing. I hope that you're okay though, and maybe it'll be okay to have a little bit of time off of your feet to stitch. That'll be nice. But I hope you're okay. I hope that it's nothing serious. Hello, Marcella. Have you heard any more about Cookbook? Any more updates? Nope. So the last that I have is that Cookbook is scheduled to ship in early January. That's the latest that I got from Riley Blake Designs, and that's to all shops, not just to Happy Little Stitch Shop. So I don't want you guys to be like, "Oh, why?" It's to all shops. And I have not heard any more about the possibility of the so long being delayed a little bit because of the fabric delay. So I haven't heard anything official about that. I don't know if it's even on the table for discussion. I have no idea. But as soon as I hear something, I know that if there is a delay, I know that Lori will post it to her Instagram. I know that Riley Blake Designs will put something out, but of course, I will share with you guys as well as soon as I hear anything. So early January, we are ready. We have our shelving unit empty, just waiting for it to fill up with cookbook. We have received some things like the cookbook binder, which I meant to pull. This morning was a little bit of a chaotic morning. My little one was a little bit out of sorts while we were at the shop. And so I didn't pull all of the things that I wanted to pull because it just didn't work out. So I pulled some things to be able to share with you today, some new things that have arrived in the shop, but I forgot to pull the cookbook binder, which has arrived and is listed in the shop. Also, the cookbook coasters are listed in the shop. Um, and that's all I've gotten so far. And I think last week I told you guys that the mug was on the way to me. Oops. But it's not. I was like, "Where is that mug? Why hasn't it arrived yet?" And so I went back and looked through all of my invoices, and I must have mistaken it with something else from Cookbook that shipped, so the mug is not on the way to me yet. I gave you the wrong information last week. I apologize for that. So that's what I know about Cookbook. I'm waiting to hear more information. I'm not blowing my invoice off. I have been on nights and actually forgot I needed to pay one. Oops, we yes, no worries, Tammy. No worries. That Christmas quote behind it. I'm gonna show it to you, Vicky. Hope you recover from that quickly. Starting flea market flowers finally. It's my New Year's Eve start. Nice. Kim Fuller, hello. I got back from Pine Top in Arizona and we got some snow now back home and just cloudy going to work in my sewing room today. That sounds good. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Margaret, of course. Vicky, what cross stitch fabric have you chosen for the flea market flowers basket pattern? Um, so for the 25 count, Vicky, it's whichever one Lori chose for the 25 count. So it's one of her pieces of cloth. And then I have not looked at it for the 14 count yet. A Be Happy quilt along, or is that just what? But there is a Be Happy quilt along. Yes, we Happy Little Stitch Up is hosting a Be Happy quilt along, which will be starting this spring. So I believe the fabric is due to come to me in March, maybe. So that might mean like a late March, early April. I'll probably schedule it out for April just in case there are any delays with the fabric. But I will keep you guys posted about that. And once I sit down and I do my planner with Lori when she releases that video, I'm going to plan all of that stuff out in more detail. And then I'll share that information with you once it gets closer. But yes, we will be doing a Be Happy quilt along. Yes, we will, Felicia. Okay, so let me show you first. Because these pictures were just too cute. I also got some quilt kits cut up yesterday, so I'm very excited about that. So let me show you. We got snow, and someone was very happy to be in the snow and very happy to go sledding with all of her siblings, or as she calls them, her friends. Can my friends go sledding with us? Can I tell my friends when she gets up in the morning, she's excited about something and she'll say, "Can I go tell my friends?" Yes, you can. That was her little cup of hot chocolate. We make homemade hot chocolate mix, and we usually do it every Christmas break. Like we make it for the winter. We haven't made it yet, so I got to get the ingredients and get that made. But this was some that my mom had made for us that she gave us over Thanksgiving. So we were all able to get a cup of hot chocolate out of it, and people loved it. Now they're very excited. And this is me having my cup of hot chocolate in my Snoopy mug, which I love, love, love. So that was fun the other day that we got some snow to go out and play in. Yes, Sandy. So I'm waiting for Lori's planning video, and I'm hoping that she speaks directly to me, like just talk to me because I can use all the help I can get on planning for the new year. So I'm excited about that. I did not do a flea market quilt, Kim, and I'm kind of kicking myself a little bit. And I have two people. I have not forgotten about you. I do have two people that I'm trying to make up quilt kits for the flea market flowers quilt. Um, the bummer part is that the pre-cuts are no longer available. So that one calls for a fat quarter bundle pre-cut and it's not available. So I just need to cut up all of those fat quarters to create my own fat quarter bundle. So I haven't forgotten about you guys who have asked for the flea market quilt kit. I just need things to calm down a little bit to be able to delve into it and get all that stuff cut up for you guys. So I did not do flea market, but maybe that might be a throwback quilt that we do in the future. So I always try to throw in a throwback quilt if possible. So that could be one we do later, maybe. It just says 25 count Lugana. There is nothing else stated for the stitch for that stitch count. Yes. So, okay, let me just look for you. It is on the back of the pattern, flea market baskets. If you look at the pattern listing, the back page is also listed for that listing. And then it shows you on there. So Cloud 25 count Lugana is what she used. So that is what we will be using for the 25 count. So it says on here in the pattern listing. So Cloud 25 count Lugana is what I will get for that. And then I will find a comparable 14 count um, that will be similar in color for that option. So Cloud, 25 count Lori Holt Cloud Lugana. Can you recommend a 14, 16, or 18 count cloth for Christmas delivery? Huh. Huh. Carrie, let me see. Christmas delivery. Need to look at that one. I remember. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That is a pretty one. Okay, look. So pretty. Okay, so I'm thinking fabric flare, and I'm thinking hazy gray, which is available in 14, 16, or 18 count. I have on hand, I believe 14 and 16 for sure. I don't think I have 18 count on hand. That might be a little bit lighter than this, but pretty close. If you want to go less gray and more blue, there's also stormy gray. I think stormy gray is a bit darker, but it'll be more black gray instead of blue gray. And I think you would want to go more blue gray with this. So another option is what's it called? Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank right now. There's a blue one. I don't think it's called Stormy Blue. Smoky Blue. That's the one I'm thinking of. So off the top of my head, hazy gray, smoky blue, I think would be your best bets, depending on if you want to go more gray or more blue. Stormy gray could be another option, but it's a little bit darker and a little bit more black and gray. And I bet that there are other options out there, like tarnish, that's a little bit lighter gray. I think smoky blue could look really pretty with that. Um, and I bet there are more options out there that's the smoky blue. It has a little bit more of a blue tinge to it. And there could be even other options out there at Fabric Flare that I could look at for you. I'd be happy quilt along would be so fun, says Sandy. I'm waiting for Lori's planning video too. Me too. She's just too adorable. Oh, so cute. Your little ones are adorable. Flea Market Basket is stitched on 25 count cloud. Yes, by Lori Holt. She's just precious. So cute, says Sandy. My toddler tells me it's too cold and won't go outside. Oh, this one loves snow. She's just like her oldest sister. My oldest one loves snow. Which surprised me. When they were little, I was like, wow, these kids really like snow. I think it would be too cold, but they love it. Jane, hello. Running late, but glad to catch the live. I'm so glad you are here. I make hot cocoa for the holidays with homemade marshmallow whipped cream. Ooh, that sounds tasty. She's adorable, like the cups. Makes drinking hot chocolate special. Yes, and it's a little tiny cup. That's just her size. Hello, Chris. Sandy says she needs planning help too. Would you say that was your middle daughter with your youngest? She looks just like you. Yes, that was my middle daughter, R. With her sledding. Yes. Oh, I may want a flea market quilt kit too. Can you put me on this? Sure, I can, Debbie. You might want to send me an email just to remind me. Nancy, hello. A little late. Was not watching the clock. Hello, Nancy. I'm in no rush when you can get to it. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Vicky. Vicky says you are welcome, my friend. That would be one quilt that I will be sewing on Miss Melba. Yes, Tammy got a new singer. You guys are like going gaga for singers, which I love because Jen got hers named Daisy. I think Jen did Daisy Stick. So I think Jen named hers Daisy, and it was in 1941, and that's exactly the year I was hoping to find someday. And then Tammy went out and snagged one called Miss Melba. I love it. What size, Deborah says, what size is flea market baskets on a 25 count? It is, I can tell you. On the 25 count, it is 14 3/4 by 14 3/4. So 14 3/4 inch square. That's pretty, says Sandy. Love Christmas delivery. It's so beautiful. Smoky blue is pretty. I think so too, Shar. I think it's really pretty. I have yet to stitch something on there, but the first time I ordered it, I thought, oh, I really want to stitch something on this one because I think it's really pretty. Hello, Susan. Happy New Year to you too. Is there a snow along for Christmas delivery? There is not, Nancy, but it is beautiful, isn't it? Carrie says, thank you, Angela. I'll look into the clause you suggest. Yeah, just let me know if you need more help. I'm happy to help. Hello, Tracy. She says, I made it. I can only pop in for a little bit. Did you get my email back to you? Yes, I did. I apologize for not getting back to you yet, but I am super excited to do that. And I hope to take a breath and sit down and let's do that. Let's make it happen. I love it. And I can't wait to do it. I just need to make time to tackle that. But I'm super excited. So yes, I did get it, and I apologize for not getting back to you yet. I mean, the email the vendor asking for any history they have on her. If they have any name info, I'll try. Oh, yes, yes. Okay. I remember you saying that before. Sandy says, I didn't get a new singer, but my father-in-law gave me his grandma's singer. And then he bought me a 1969 singer. Oh my goodness. I love it. Hello, Sharon. No worries. I'm glad you're here. Okay, so you guys mentioned this. I'm gonna. I got the middle done. Ooh, sorry. I got the middle done. Look. Some of it is not perfect, but I have always been honest with you guys that I am no expert sewist. I am not an expert quilter. I am just enjoying the process. And I know that things aren't going to be perfect. And I hope to learn a little bit along the way. So some of these I know are a little bit crooked, like my train in particular. That one is a bit crooked and it kind of bugs me a little bit, but I'm just going to let it go. Because I think once it's all finished in the quilt, I think it'll be fine. That skate turned out adorable though. That block I really ended up liking. and the mug of hot cocoa. There we go. So the middle is done. Now I just need to add the 2 borders. And my vintage Christmas quilt will be done. I would love to be able to say that I was able to get it done in 2021. So if I can finish it sometime over the next day, that would be great. But there she is. She's all ready for the borders. That's it. And I'll do one. I've been doing video as I've gone through. So we'll post one final video for the big finish, and then that one will be wrapped up. So it's good, but not perfect. And that's okay. So, I mean, I think that that's okay. I'm hoping to get closer to perfect as I progress. But I've always been honest with you guys about my mistakes in my quilts. Not everything lined up perfectly, but I think it's pretty good. And this was a challenging quilt. You know, this was not for the faint of heart. So it was a lot of fun, but some of those blocks were challenging. Yes, Tracy. She says, no apologies. We will work it out. Yes. Hello, Vicky. Vicky says, beautiful. Is it possible to still get a kit for the pieced version of chicken salad? Kim, yes, I think so. I've ordered extra to be able to make extras that I don't have listed on the website. So I know the website says sold out. I've ordered extras, which should be coming. I talked to the sales rep. She said, yep, it shouldn't be a problem. But until everything kind of gets ironed out and I get the stuff here, I don't want to guarantee anyone one until it's here. But I believe that it should be fine. And then there's always the chance that somebody's not going to follow through on theirs. And so then more will pop up, which tends to be the case for about, 2 to 5% of the reservations, I would say. So yes, it's possible. And I'll know more once the collection arrives and I start getting kits cut up. Love it, says Tammy. Debbie says, beautifully perfect. You are sweet, Debbie. Awesome job. It looks great from here. Thank you, Deborah. Barbara says, wow, so cool. Martha says, looks great. It's beautiful, Angela, says Nancy. It looks amazing, Angela, says Jen. My long arm doesn't let me talk about the not perfect parts of my quilt. No quilt is perfect. It's so true, just like no person is. That is so true. Sandy says, that is beautiful. I should start this now for next year. Do you have any fabric bundles for it? So I have a waiting list that I am going to start on early in 2022. I don't know exactly when because I need to cut up the other kits that use that fabric collection, but I do have a waiting list for this kit. So if you want one, Sandy, you can just send me an email at happylittlestitchshop@gmail.com and let me know that you want a vintage Christmas quilt kit and you want to be put on the waiting list, and I can put you on the waiting list. And then so far I have been able to fulfill everybody's request from the waiting list that I've had in the past. Patty says she wants to make it. That book is fabulous. And I plan to I have it right here. I plan to delve into this book time and time again. Like there will be more quilts made from this book in the future, for sure. That book is a great book. Every quilter should have that in their collection, I think, because it's fabulous. Sharon says it's gorgeous. Love it. Lisa says it looks beautiful. Angela, thank you. Kathy says it's beautiful. Chris says looks awesome. Margaret, I'm going to be stitching both Nutcracker Village and Fall on the Farm, but want to stitch the full blocks on 16 count fabric. Can I get a full piece of fabrics that will work? Yes. And here's the thing. I'll have to double check on both of those. But usually Santa's Village is the exception that I've come across so far. But usually Country Cottage Needleworks and Little House Needleworks size their series to fit on a fat quarter of fabric. So you don't need a custom cut. You don't need a special piece of fabric. Usually just the basic fat quarter that you get in all of your cross stitch fabrics will fit it. There's usually enough there depending on the count, but I think 14, 16, 32 count, like all of those Usually you can do the whole series on one thing. Even Snow Village, which had a lot, had 11 um in the series instead of 9, was able to fit all on one cloth. So I think both of those, Margaret, fit on one fat quarter, but I'll need to check into it to make sure. I'm pretty sure Fall on the Farm does for sure, but I would like to double check Nutcracker Village. That is the beauty of being your own. No one will ever know unless you tell them. That's true, Tammy. Love your honesty. That's so encouraging for a not so perfect quilter like myself. Yeah, I think I have a hard time not being honest. So if I mess up, I'm gonna tell somebody, well, I messed up here, but because that's real, right? Like it would be fake of me to be like, oh yes, I made this quilt and everything went just superbly. Like that's not gonna happen. But my hope is that I learn from it, and I have learned through some of the mistakes that I've made, and I've not made them again. But I know I'll continue to make mistakes, and hopefully, I'll figure some of that out too. It's beautiful. Angela says, Susan, I've been working on these blocks as well. So fun to do over the holidays. It was kind of fun to do over the holidays. I was able to pop in here and get a little bit done here and there. It was nice over the holidays. Country Gal says, beautiful, Angela. If it were truly perfect, it wouldn't look handmade. Well, that's true. That is true. Exactly, Debbie, says Tammy. Oh, it's so pretty, Angela. Makes me want to finish mine, but I have a broken arm. Well, I can commiserate with you on that, Kim. I still have small panic attacks about my long arm. Like that machine has completely won. It's beaten me. It has beaten me. It has won. It has conquered, Angela. Like I wake up in the morning and I think, oh, I gotta get this done. I gotta get it done. I have a little bit of a panic attack. I will I will win at some point. I will beat that long arm and I will get back into the groove, but it's taking me a ridiculous amount of time. I'll definitely be on list, says Sandy. I'll send an email when we're done. Sounds great. Sam, hello. Just awesome. Oh, thank you, Sam. Sandy, I want to make a project bag using one of the blocks. Oh, that would be really cute, Sandy. Yes, that book is a must have, isn't it, Martha? I will send you an email about chicken salad so you don't have to remember. Thank you. My brain thanks you. And I'm waiting on this is another delivery issue. So I ordered my whiteboard that I can write everything down on, customer requests, and I can see it all. And I don't have to go digging through my email because even if I keep it flagged, it still gets buried. And so it's bugging me. And so I ordered my whiteboard board. It's a big whiteboard. Gonna have everything on there. And then I got an email today saying that it could not be delivered because they didn't recognize the address. I'm like, what is the deal? What is the deal? Why can't stuff just get delivered to me easily? So I got to order that again because they've returned it. But thank you, Kim. Can you recommend a quilt pattern that uses Christmas prints? Fat eighths, Vicky. Not off the top of my head, I can't. I'd have to look into that. I feel like, Candyland, which I think we have a quilt kit for, and I think that comes with a Fat Eighth bundle. So maybe Candyland by, Basic Basic Gray? Who's it by? I think it's by Basic Gray. I'm not sure about that. I'd have to look into that and, see if this is really a Fat Eighth friendly one, but this is what it looks like. And it's called Candyland. And it is by Basic Gray, but I'd have to look into that, Vicky, to give you like a good I don't know off the top of my head. We are long arm twins now, says Kim. They need more sales reps that can help. Yes, I would love for somebody to just be able to come out and service it and get me back up and running because I just don't have the time. Usually I would delve into it and I would figure it out. I don't have any problem with mechanical things and like getting in there and figuring it out. I actually enjoy that to a certain extent, but I don't have the time. I just don't have time. And so I need to have somebody come and just do it and get me back up and running so then I can just continue on with life. But they don't offer that. And so I'm frustrated with that. So excited to make quilts from all of the books. I saw that, Tammy. You need to get that long arm working soon for the NICU quilts. True. I did a bunch on there last year. I would love to be able to have that up and running to do a bunch of quilts. I have a bunch that I need to do. Okay, so that was exciting news. I got vintage Christmas done. Am I still in the boxes for months? What's in the boxes, Valeria? Okay, so I have some new stuff in the shop, but like I said, I didn't pull a ton because I didn't have time to pull it all together between yesterday and today. Yesterday was very busy, but it was a win. Yesterday was a win because we got internet up and running. So that was a huge win yesterday. Okay, these arrived. So these were slightly delayed. This is the Fruit Jar Autumn by Sandy Gervais for Riley Blake Designs, and they arrived in the shop. So if you reserved this, your invoices have been emailed to you. If you paid it, almost all of them have gotten out the door. I have some orders waiting for me that I'm going to try to go after I get done here and get those out. But so there might be some that haven't gotten email shipment notification yet, but the majority, if you've already paid it, they've gone out. And we have some available in the shop. So if this is something you like and would like to make, it's a little fruit jar table runner for autumn, and it's in the shop. My Bernina. Oh, yes. So cute, says Debbie. That packaging is so cute. It is so cute. It's a little jar. It's very cute. Very cute. And then look, Hope in Bloom has arrived. I believe I shared with you guys when we were doing the new release party for this one, that this is well, here, let me read it because it's much better worded than I can do. It says Riley Blake Designs has partnered with the Breast Cancer Research Foundation and will donate $10,000 regardless of sales to breast cancer research. Breast Cancer Research Foundation's mission is to advance the world's most promising research to eradicate breast cancer. So they partnered with the Breast Cancer Research Foundation, and they've put together this quilt kit to make this beautiful quilt right here. So again, same situation for this. If you reserved this, you've received your invoices, and if you've paid, they've gone out the door or they will go out the door soon. And we still have some available in the shop as well. And we have some backing options for you too. So that is Hope in Bloom. It is here. It has arrived. What a cute jar. That's so cute. Oh, I love it. I can't wait for mine to arrive. Yes, Valeria, yours is on the way. It's on the way. And then I shared some of these on Monday, but they're still new to the shop, and it's not necessarily just for cross stitch. These can be for any projects. So the Denim Daisy project bag has arrived. This is by Lori Holt, and it's not just this. This is folded over, so it's like twice this size. So this is just half of it. So this is the Denim Daisy project bag. And what I forgot to pull was this, because this has little daisies on the teapot too. And so this would be a cute little charm to use with this bag. So we have the Denim Daisy project bag. We have the little teapot charm from the My Happy Charms by Lori Holt. And then also new in the shop is the Vintage Housewife Needle Minder. This little apron needle minder is new in the shop. Mine is scheduled to arrive Monday, making it in memory of my mother and grandmothers. I love it, Kim. And I hope that you will share progress as you go, because I know that a lot of you ordered this in memory of someone, which I love and I think is so touching that you are making it in memory of loved ones. And so I would love to see your progress as you go. Susan says, love that hope and bloom. I'm a breast cancer survivor. Yay. That is something we're celebrating, Susan. Yes, this is a fabulous kit. It's fabulous. And I love the meaning behind it. I think it's wonderful. Larry says the bag is the best. It is a fabulous bag. I'm also a breast cancer survivor, says Vicky. Love the quilt. Congratulations to you too. That is a huge accomplishment, a huge celebration. I am too, says Nancy. Oh my goodness. It will be so meaningful for you guys who are making it. And yay for all of you who have come through that terrible disease, through it to the other side. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, the other things I forgot to pull, but I wanted to share with you. I got, for those of you who reserved this, I just want to make you aware that these got cut up and invoices sent last night. This is the Nightlock quilt kit featuring the Midnight Magic 2 fabric collection by April Rosenthal. It's so, so cute. So Nightlock. And for all of you who reserved that, invoices were emailed last night. And there's backing in the shop. So you can add backing. I think for that one, you need 4.5 yards of backing. And then the other one featuring the Midnight Magic 2 fabric collection is Midnight Medallion. Look at that one. Isn't it fun? So Midnight Medallion has been cut up, invoices sent last night. So if you reserve these kits, keep an eye on your email because the invoice should be there. And then there's backing in the shop. For this one, you need 4 yards of backing. So Nightlock and Midnight Medallion 2, both cut up and invoices sent. I make one every year in memory of my own mom. I remember you saying that, Valeria, and I think that that is so amazing. Yours is on the way. Yes, I noticed that, Valeria. Do you want backing? If you would like backing, I think that Hope and Bloom kit calls for, well, let me look. Let me look. I believe it's 7.5 yards. Yeah, 7.5 yards of backing. So I can for sure invoice you for 2 backing sets if you want. Just let me know, Valeria. Oh, yes, she says yes. Okay, I'll send that to you. It's so sweet. It's so, so sweet. Okay, you guys, this is going to be a short one because that's all I pulled to share with you after our hectic, crazy morning. I am hoping to finish this up, hopefully over the next couple days. We shall see. And I've got big plans for 2022. Let's hope that we can see them through. And I'm going to be looking into getting feedback from you guys like I did last year. It was a really helpful live stream where we sat and talked about what you guys hope to see, the things that you like that you want to see continue, the things that you would like to see added or maybe changed. That's really good feedback for me to have. And so last year, at the beginning of this year, at the beginning of 2021, we had a live stream where we went through and we talked about all that stuff. And some of the things that we incorporated this year were requests from you guys. And so it was really helpful. So I hope you guys will think about changes, additions, things that you want to see happen with Happy Little Stitch Shop in 2022 and share that information with me. We'll probably talk about cross stitch during our floss tube on Monday, and we'll talk about quilting during the live stream on Thursday next week. So bring your ideas, please, because I would love to get you what you hope to have happen, get you what you need. I have to be honest, I'm in such a quilting slump right now. Not sure it's because of all the sewing I was doing before the holidays. It was for gifts, so I felt stressful but excited to get back. The new year and the weather, it's all gonna be good. Okay, so you guys, I will see you next week on Monday for our floss tube and again on Thursday for our live stream. Please be sure that you give us a thumbs up. Stitching question. Will we be able to purchase just yes, I will have them in the shop, Kim. Ways of getting these whips done. So true. So you guys, I will Valeria, I'll look and see what email address I have from you and let's start there and I'll make sure that it's correct. So, you guys, I will see you next week. Please be sure to give us a thumbs up. Please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and please go check out happylittlestitchshop.com for all of your quilting and cross stitch goodies. Thank you so much for joining us today, Sandy. I was so glad that you were here. Hello, Huckleberry. And Happy New Year. Yes, all of you have a fabulous New Year's Eve tomorrow. Be safe and have fun. And let's bring in 2022 with some positivity and happiness, and let's make it a fabulous year. I'm looking forward to spending it with you guys and doing some fun things in the new year. So happy new year to all of you. I'll see you guys next week. Happy New Year. Happy stitching.